Today I'm very excited to share the last part of my crochet along. We are crocheting the last part of our crochet bunny. So I will be making the feet and the arms today, and here you can see my finished bunnies. You can also follow along on my blog www.yarnil.com for the written crochet pattern. It will be up within the next days. So if you're watching the video just as I have released it, you won't find the pattern, but it will be there as soon as possible. So today I'm gonna start with the arms, and now you're gonna use the same color that you used for the head, and we're gonna make a magic ring with 6 single crochets in the ring. And if you find it hard to make a magic ring, just crochet, make 2 chains and crochet 6 single crochets in the first chain. But if you have made it so far, I'm sure you know how to work a magic ring or to work your way around it. So I'm just going to continue here. After you have made those 6 single crochets, you're going to pull the ring closed, and now we're going to do 2 single crochets in each stitch. So we're going to increase there until we have 12 single crochets. So also, as you can see, I used a stitch marker here. I like to use a strand of yarn for my stitch marker. I find it very practical when I'm crocheting. I'm so sorry that it took me some time to finish the last part. I just have been sick, and also my husband and son, they had to go to Germany, so afterwards I had to spend some time with them and make time for our family. So but today I'm here with the last part of my crochet pattern. So here I'm just counting the stitches, and now I have 12 single crochets. We're just gonna do 2 rounds with 1 single crochet in each stitch. So here is 1 round, and then I'm gonna just do 1 single crochet in each stitch. Also, you can find this pattern on my Etsy shop when it's released. I will put it there as well. I have a print-friendly version and a PDF version for your tablet or for your phone. And yep, so you can find it there. Also, let me know what you think of this project, and also let me know if you have any more ideas on future crochet patterns. I will also release a new, I'm also working on a new bunny. This is a small one, so this bunny will be 40 centimeters high. I think that's 15-16 inches, so it's a big bunny, but since I'm working with this thick yarn, it's a little big. But if you want a smaller bunny, you can just work with thinner yarn like sports weight or worsted weight yarn. So when you finish your 2 rounds with 1 single crochet in each stitch, you're gonna pull through the last single crochet with the same color as your dress. So here I'm pulling through with blue yarn because I have blue, so just make the last pull through with blue yarn here. So now I'm just crocheting over the 2 strands. So here I'm just doing 1 single crochet in each stitch. So you don't have to weave in so many ends. You have to weave in the end from the beginning though. But here 1 single crochet in each stitch. Yeah, so let me know what you think of this video. I really appreciate comments and likes because it helps me to reach more people and to get a little noticed here on YouTube. I put a lot of work and effort into my videos, and it's also very fun to make them. I wish I had more time though. I'm working full time, so this is something I do on evenings and on weekends. So here is my stitch marker, and now you're just gonna do 1 single crochet in each stitch. So after you are finished with each round, you're just gonna pull up your stitch marker And I'm doing this for, we're gonna count the rounds, but I know this is 12 rounds. I'm gonna show you how I count them. So here you can see very good with this yarn where each round is. And here I have 12 rounds, and afterwards we're just gonna close it with single crochets. I'm not stuffing the arms, so you're just gonna leave it like that, unstuffed. So I'm just gonna work my rounds, and I will get to you when I have made my 12 rounds with one single crochet in each stitch. When you're finished with your rows, you're just gonna pinch the sides here on the top together, and you're gonna crochet through both parts. So you can see here, you're just gonna go here through both panels, and then you're gonna close the gap or the hole with single crochets. Also, you could crocheting round and two together, but I chose to do it like this with the arms and also with the legs. So now when you're done, you're just gonna leave it unstuffed like I said, because it's falling better. You're gonna cut the yarn, you're gonna leave a longer strand. So here just cut the yarn, and now you're just gonna pull up your hook with the yarn, and now it's closed. So you're gonna go ahead and make 2 arms. And now we're gonna start with the foot. It is a little more complicated. We are working with more stitches, like half double crochets, double crochets, and triple crochet. But it's not too hard, so I'm sure you will be able to follow along. And if you haven't done these stitches, you can also go and find another video here on YouTube on how to do those stitches, but I'm gonna show you here. And also we are gonna add some shaping to the foot. As you can see here, we're just adding some decreases here so the foot has a nice shape. Also, I'm just stuffing the lower part of the foot. We're not going to stuff the whole foot, so I just added some stuffing there. So you're going to leave the half of the top unstuffed. And afterwards, I'm closing it with single crochets. So first, I'm going to start with a magic ring. And now I'm just going to chain 1. This does not count as a stitch. And first, we're going to start with a half double crochet. So just yarn over, insert the hook and pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. We're gonna do another half double crochet here, so we're gonna do 2 half double crochets. Now we're gonna do double crochets. So yarn over, insert the hook and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and we're gonna do 2 more double crochets here. So here is the one, the next one, and here is the third and last one on this side. So you have 3 double crochets in total. Now I'm just gonna pull here a little bit. Now we're gonna do a triple, and now you're just gonna yarn over twice. So here's 1 and 2. And then go there and grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So now you have your triple, and we're gonna do another triple here. So yarn over twice and repeat the whole process. So I'm hoping this is slow enough and you can follow along. So like so, and now we're gonna add some more stitches here. So we're gonna do 1 double crochet. So here your double crochet, and now we're gonna do a half double crochet, and we're gonna slip stitch into the ring. I'm just gonna pull here a little bit and slip stitch into the ring. And now we're going to repeat this backwards, what we just did. We made the one part and we're going to do the other part. So first we finished with a half double crochet, so we're going to start here with a half double crochet. So here do a half double crochet, and now we're going to do a double crochet. I'm just gonna keep my tails here in order. So here is your double crochet, and now we're gonna do two triple. So just pull here a little bit, but not too tight, because we're gonna fit all the stitches here. So 2 triple. Here is the first one. And here is the second one. So do a triple here. And now we're gonna do we're gonna do 3 double crochets. So here's the first, the second, and the third. And now we have 2 half double crochets. So here is your first one, a half double crochet, and here is the last one, like so. And now you can change the color of the yarn. So I'm gonna go back here a little bit and finish the stitch with a new color, or with the same color as the head and the rest of the body. Go here and pull with the new color through, and we're just gonna crochet right into the first stitch, the first half double crochet that you made. We're gonna do a single crochet there. We're gonna do a total of 6 stitches. So here we're gonna do 6 single crochets. We already did 1. So here is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now we're going to increase in the next one. So go in through to the next one and do 2 single crochets there. And afterwards we're going to do 1 single crochet in the next 6 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. In the next one we're going to do an increase, so put 2 single crochets there. And we have 5 stitches left. You're going to put 1 single crochet in each stitch. Four and 5. Now I'm gonna count my stitches. I have 21 stitches here. I'm gonna find a stitch marker, and also you can weave in the ends here. So we're gonna continue with the same color here, so you can cut off the blue yarn. Here we're going to do 2 rounds with 1 single crochet in each stitch. I'm going to do 2 rounds off camera, and I will meet you when I have done my 2 rounds. Here I have done my 2 rounds. You're going to do 7 single crochets. and we're gonna do 4 decreases. So we're gonna decrease 4 times. This is how we get the shaping here on the top of the foot, on the leg. So here is 2 decreases. Here's the third, and this is the last one. And we're just gonna do 1 single crochet in the stitches that we have left. That's 6 single crochets. Now everything is very easy. We're gonna do 1 single crochet in each stitch for 11 rounds. And I have 17 stitches now. If you end up having 1 more or 1 less stitch, it's not so important. Just gonna end up with a slightly bigger or smaller foot. I'm just gonna do my stitches here. So here I have finished the 1 foot, and as I said, I just stuffed the lower part here. So my bunny is sitting, so I wanted the top part to be flat. If you want to, you can also finish the leg rounded and do your decreases here. You're just gonna decrease in every stitch for 2 rounds if you like. But my bunny is sitting, so I wanted the legs to be a little flat at the top. So I'm just gonna close the leg here and go through both sides again. So here, this is how it looks. I'm gonna close it with single crochets. So do 1 single crochet here in each stitch, but as I said, you can also do decreases to get like a rounded finish if you want that. It's just gonna look a little different if you do it the other way. So here I have 7, 8 stitches here. Now this is how it looks. You're just gonna cut the yarn. You're gonna leave a longer strand and pull your hook through. Now I'm gonna show you how to stitch the pieces together. So this is how it looks. You're gonna make 1 more. So here I am closing finishing the parts or sewing the parts together. So I'm just using the strand from the head, and I go through the stitch on the body and on the head. I have 12 single crochets or 12 stitches here. So I'm just trying to make sure that I don't get so much stuffing in between like here. So this is how I just close it. I'm gonna go a little faster now because this is very easy. Make sure you go through each stitch here. Also, you can go not just 1 time around, but maybe 2 times around. Also, you can add a little something to make it more stable there, like a branch or something. But I don't think you need to. You can just try and see how it falls. I'm also making a scarf to make the head more stable. So now I'm just sewing on the arm. Just make sure that you find a nice place to sew on the arm, and just going here back and forth, making sure that everything is secure. Here I'm attaching the legs. So I'm just gonna find a nice place here to sew them on. I'm just putting them like this. So as you can see, when we closed it like this, so it's flat, it can sit a little better. But if you're giving this to children, maybe it will be nicer for them to, it looks better when the bottom is a little different. But here I'm just sewing here back and forth, making sure that everything is secure. I made a little pom-pom as its tail. So here I'm just cutting it. I'm sure you can find a pattern or a tutorial for it. I didn't make it here, but just add a little pom-pom. Now I'm gonna make the scarf. And here I'm just showing you 2 times how I do the slip knot. But you're just gonna do some chains. I did like 30 or 33 chains here. And I did 1/2 double crochet in each stitch. So here I'm just making sure that it has a nice length. So here I'm just gonna do 1 double crochet in each stitch to finish so here I have a little mess here that I have to get off the way. This yarn is can be a little like fussy. So here just 1 double crochet in each stitch, and just gonna finish off and weave in the end afterwards. This is very easy, but just to add some more stabilization to the head and also more details to the pattern. Also my cat Linus wanted to be here on the movie. So here is my finished bunny. I hope that you like this pattern. I really had much fun making it, and I hope that you had it was easy to follow. Please share and maybe leave a like or a comment. I wish you a nice day. Goodbye.